I like to talk about replicating how the baby would be in your uterus. So sometimes little babies get tied up so tight that they can't move. They're either arms down here or they've got their arms crossed here and they can't move, so they can't actually get their hands to their mouth. For a baby to survive in a difficult situation, it needs to have hands to mouth. These are reflexes that a baby uses to survive with. It needs to be able to startle. If it's a loud noise, it'll startle, or it'll set off the Moro reflex if it's moving or uncomfortable. So it's really important that those reflexes are primed from little babies, not tied up. Imagine if you had to sleep for long hours being tied up, not being able to move your arms or your legs properly. So in the uterus, you know, the baby moves around in the water. It's quite buoyant. So when they get bigger, of course, they get into position ready for birth, but the water's still flowing around them. So that creates that lovely soft environment that allows them to stretch their legs and move their arms. Sometimes babies like to nurture. They like to put themselves in a nice comfy position, and it's often related to fetal position because they put their hands under here and they nurture themselves off to sleep, or they nurture themselves through a stressful situation. They must suck. They must be able to suck their hands. They must be able to suck their fingers. And I have some great photographs of babies who've been sucking in utero and they've actually created a blister on the forehand. So they're all very important to use their survival reflexes. In a situation where a baby needs to survive, those reflexes will automatically be stimulated. So my suggestion is, if you swaddle your baby gently, that replicates the uterus and the buoyancy and the movement, more of the movement because there's no fluid for buoyancy, but the movement, the baby will settle better than if it's struggling to get its hands out of a tight wrap to get to the mouth. So again, it's up to you how you do it, but not in a straitjacket, please. Babies that put in straitjackets just get very stressed, and I'm not sure that's doing them any good at all, and it's certainly not doing you any good if your baby is stressed. Some people say their babies sleep better, and again, that's your choice, but just keep in mind all these reflexes for the newborn, young baby and growing baby are really important, that they use them, they prime them, and they know that they're safe while they're doing that.